I've come back from the future to warn you that if you don't subscribe to SSJ, your future is grim. Super Saiyan 4, one of the coolest and most iconic transformations in all of Dragon Ball. The red/pink fur, the primal aura, the confident attitude. It's easily one of GT's biggest highlights, but just because something looks incredible doesn't automatically make it the strongest or most consistent form in the series. So let me break down why Super Saiyan 4, while legendary in design, is completely overrated when it comes to its actual power, feats, and placement in the Dragon Ball hierarchy. So Super Saiyan 4's biggest strength isn't its feats, it's its design, and Akira Toriyama didn't even create it. Toei Animation did. The form looks raw, primal, and unlike any other transformation before it. Fans fell in love with it because it feels like a natural evolution of the Saiyan instincts, half Uzaru, half man, all power. But that's exactly where the overhyping begins. Most of Super Saiyan 4's reputation comes from nostalgia and aesthetic appeal rather than in-universe logic or power scaling. So when you actually look at the other feats, Super Saiyan 4 falls behind most modern transformations. So let's start with Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus Baby Vegeta. Great fight visually, but in context, Super Saiyan 4 was kind of struggling until he got full power, that is, which he needed help from the others to finish the job. Then against Super 17, Goku gets completely outclassed. Super Saiyan 4, Goku couldn't even damage 17 until the plot convenience came into play after he had depowered down. And during the Omega Shenron fight, while the stakes were huge, both Goku and Vegeta had to fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to stand a chance. So if Super Saiyan 4 Goku alone couldn't handle these threats, how can we call it one of the strongest forms ever? So basically, after a brutal fight with Super Baby Vegeta 2, Goku, thanks to Elder Kai regrowing his tail, looks at Earth from planet Tuffle and transforms into a golden great Uzaru. Pan helps him regain his consciousness and senses when the iconic Super Saiyan 4 form is born. The form feels like a natural evolution of Saiyan power, primal energy, the red fur, and the connection back to their Great Ape roots. And that's part of why fans love it. It feels like a true Saiyan form, no god ki, no rituals, just raw instinct, but the emotional connection has made people overestimate how strong the form actually is. When Goku first transforms, he completely outclasses Baby Vegeta. He even jokes that Baby's punches tickle, but once Baby turns into a golden great Ozaru himself, things flip fast. Super Saiyan 4 starts to struggle. Goku starts to get overwhelmed until his sons Goten and Gohan, and then of course Trunks, give him their energy. Only then he is able to push Baby out of Vegeta's body and finish the fight with a famous Kamehameha into the sun. That's epic, but not a solo victory. And that's kind of where Super Saiyan 4's greatness ends. Visually it's stunning, but inconsistent in actual dominance. Now let's talk about Vegeta. This is kind of the fake Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and why he's pretty much a fraud in this situation. So most fans don't mention this, but Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is pretty much an artificial form. It's artificial for him because he didn't earn it through training. Bulma basically made a machine that forces the transformation through Blutz waves. That means Vegeta can't re-access the form without the machine at all. And when Omega Shenron destroyed that machine after Vegeta went Super Saiyan 4, basically he couldn't use the form again ever in that fight. Because after Goku basically depowered down during his fight with Omega Shenron, Vegeta basically was useless. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't power back to Super Saiyan 4, even if his sons gave him more energy. So Goku couldn't beat Super 17 as a Super Saiyan 4. He struggled with multiple Shadow Dragons, and even against Omega Shenron, he had to fuse into Gogeta to stand a chance. Super Saiyan 4 looks like a god tier form, but in practice, it rarely finishes fights. Now here's where the overrating really shows GT's power ceiling compared to Dragon Ball Super. In GT, the biggest threats were Baby, Super 17, and Omega Shenron, which pretty much operate on a planetary or solar system level at best, while in Super, base Goku post Whis' training surpasses Buu Saga Goku. And then if you look at Super Saiyan God Goku, who clashes with Beerus, shaking nearly and tearing apart the entire universe, while Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta face beings like Hit, Goku Black, and Jiren, who exist on multiversal level of feats as well. That's a massive leap in scale, and fans might find this hard to believe, but somebody as weak and, well, not weak, but somebody as frail looking as Kaba from Universe 6 most likely may give Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta a hard time. It's kind of hard to believe, but Kaba's Super Saiyan 4 scales to Vegeta at that time has already trained under Whis and mastered God Ki, which is divine energy, a different dimension of power. Super Saiyan 4 couldn't even sense that energy alone counter it, so multiversal versus planetary divide. Super Saiyan God Goku's punches with Beerus distorted space and time across the universe, in contrast to Super Saiyan 4 GT's biggest feat, which is shaking a few buildings during Baby's fight. Even Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, as strong as he looks, never displayed his full potential beyond maybe planetary. No planet vaporization, no universal shockwaves, and no reality breaks. But we did see Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta in the Broly movie looked like he broke reality when him and Broly fought. So, when fans say Super Saiyan 4 could one-shot Goku Blue, that's just nostalgic talking, not actual feats. Flash forward to Dragon Ball Daima, newest take on the form, which I will be doing a full review on the channel. I only did episode 1 and 2, but I'll continue and do the full review at some point. In the final 2 episodes of Daima, Goku achieves a new Super Saiyan form in the Demon Realm after Namekian Neva unlocks his potential, similar to how Guru helped out Gohan and Krillin on Namek. Goku regains his adult body in the last episode, everybody does, and he fights Demon King Goma, and seemingly it seems like they're evenly matched until Majin Ku arrives to finish off Goma. And of course, you may argue that this was done for comedic purposes, but still it stands that he was not able to finish the fight. So again, same pattern. Super Saiyan 4 looks great, but doesn't win, just like GT. Awesome visuals with no god tier feats. And a lot of the overrating comes from fans mixing up style with strength. They love the Super Saiyan 4 pure Saiyan look with no divine help, just primal power, and I get it, it's a cool idea. Super Saiyan 4 Goku definitely is iconic. He was standing on that rock when he first transformed for the first time after Pan calmed him down. That was definitely iconic, and he's still one of my favorite designs. But still, if you compare his divine ki forms to Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan 4 doesn't even come close to that, let alone Ultra Instinct. So please, Dragon Ball Super Heroes doesn't count. It's just a fan service series. And Heroes made everybody overpowered, even Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, who fought the God of Destructions there. And it's meant for fun, not actual or factual scaling. So at the end of the day, Super Saiyan 4 deserves respect for its creativity, design, and legacy, which I am praising it for. It gives us one of GT's best things, or one of GT's only things in my opinion. But from Goku's primal transformation to Gogeta's awesome appearance, still one of my favorite fusions, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta fusion, and flashy appearance, but power wise, it's simply not god level. It's strong but not divine, stylish but inconsistent. So yeah, Super Saiyan 4 is amazing, but it's also overrated in power. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Where do you rank Super Saiyan 4 as far as power, and where do you rank it as far as your favorite form? Because it's actually my favorite form as far as like which is my favorite in design, because I like the conception. I just think a lot of fans sit there and try to say, oh yeah, this is the strongest form ever, Ultimate Saiyan. I'm like, it was until Dragon Ball Super.
She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. 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 She don't wanna be saved.